So if the economy isn't sliding into a recession, the next 24 months could be really exciting. And that's the dark blue line for the average, or the red line, average if no recession. Now, if there is a recession post 1990, the orange line, that's the scenario we would have to look out for. And in very simple terms, the way I'm thinking about this, if the S&P 500 is on a positive track for the next 24 months, I I have a hard time imagining a scenario in which Bitcoin would be selling off during that period. But the inverse is also true. If we follow the recessionary path, that almost aligns perfectly with the traditional 4-year cycle. So we're getting to that inflection point. And if I could pull up the Bitcoin chart, I think there's a very simple thing we can look at on the weekly that I like to view. So we have Bitcoin on the weekly, and let me just turn off volume to clean things up here. And if you look at the weekly chart with the RSI at the bottom, the interesting thing about Bitcoin, anytime we're still in a bull market, we have maintained above this 44 level on the RSI. When we're in a bear market, we're underneath it. So we are still cleanly on top of that. And the other thing I love about the weekly chart, this is the simplest trading tool I use for Bitcoin. Anytime we go into consolidation, here we were between 30K and 25K. As soon as we break this downtrend on the weekly, we go into the next meaningful move. Same thing for this 8-month consolidation here. Didn't nail the yen carry trade low, sure, but it nails your breakout week into the next meaningful move. Same thing here from our December, January highs. Nails exactly that April 7th bottom week into the next move. And now you could say, do we have another little overhead trend line that we're just starting to peek our head above? So watch this on the Bitcoin weekly close this next Sunday.
CTO, what do you think of that weekly?